Hello everyone and welcome to my new video on how to apply temperature loads on a model in SCIA. For this video I have already introduced all the cross sections on the elements. I also have added the supports and I have a couple of other load cases with their values applied to the model. All there is left is to add the temperature loads. So let's start first by choosing loads into the workstation, and I will start first by creating a load group. Under load groups I will create new load group. I will name it T, short for temperature, and the relation between all the load cases into this group I will assign to exclusive. Exclusive means that when the software is creating automatically the combinations, for each combination it will use only one load of this load group. Next, the type of loads will be a variable and the load type will be temperature. Always make sure to add the correct load type so that the software will take the correct coefficients from the annex. Then I will click close and I'm finished with the load group. Next step is to start introducing the load cases. First I will go to load cases and I will add a new load case. I will name it T+. I will start with elongation of the elements. Under description I will write temperature, and the type of load will be variable, and the load group I will choose T. I'm finished with this load case. The next step is to add the other one, and this one will be T-. This will be shrinking of the elements. The description, the action type and the load group are okay. So I'm also finished with this load case as well. I will click simply on close, and now the next step is to introduce the values of the temperature loads. First thing, always make sure that you're working into the right load case. So I will start first with temperature plus. You can switch this either in here where I prefer to, and you can also switch between load cases in here. So I'm under T+, and I will go to the toolbar and search for temperature load on 1D. If by any chance you're not seeing this into your SCIA interface, then the problem is probably here. I prefer to use all workstation active, all categories active and all tags active. This way you can see the full toolbar, otherwise you will have to search between tags to find the correct one where the temperature loads on 1D are included. So let's choose temperature load on 1D, and the window for loading will be opened. But you can see that right now the delta is in kelvins, and I'm not going to use this unit, but I have to switch into Celsius. I will close this, and under geometry length unit I will click on manage units. Under other you can find the temperature, and under unit I'm going to switch to Celsius. I will use 2 decimal places and the output will be decimal. I will simply click OK, and now I will go back to the toolbar on temperature load on 1D, select this one, and I will start introducing the loads. I will use a value of 30 degrees, but depending on the annex you can change this value how it suits your project. The distribution will be constant through the element. I will load the full extent of the element starting from 0 to 1. So I will click OK, and right now I am asked to select the member or the members. I will simply select all members, then I will accept by clicking escape and another escape to deactivate. So I'm finished with this load case. Right now I will change to the other load case. I will switch to T- temperature and do the same procedure again. I go to temperature loads on 1D. I will change the delta to -30. All the other parameters are already saved from previous, so I don't change anything. Click simply OK. Select again all elements, and then I use escape, escape again. So now I'm finished with introducing the loads. All I have to do is to check the combinations. Under combination, I open the combinations. If you're working with Eurocode, then you can see that I'm using the automatic combinations, and the temperature load cases are already introduced or added to the combinations. Also, the SLS, you can see again the temperature loads. If by any chance you don't see these two, or you don't want to use them, then I will simply close this. You can go to project settings, and under actions you can activate or deactivate the automatic combinations. But I'm working according to Eurocode, so I will keep them. So I click OK. And I will do the calculation because I'm finished with the loads. And let's see the results. I will deactivate the volumes of the elements. I will also deactivate the view of the load cases, and I will now go to results, to 3D deformation. Let's see the deformation for temperature T plus, or shrink or elongation of the elements, or expansion of the elements. So this is T plus. Next, let's see T minus. This is the deformation of T minus. And let's see the global deformation. I will go under SLS, refresh this, so we can see also the global deformation. And if I go to a report preview, I can see that the global deformation was created from a combination where you can see that I have only one of the temperature loads included, which is correct. Then I will click close. And this is all I have prepared for today's video. Thank you for watching.